His final State of the State speech today to the Georgia State Legislature, it was more of a look back at his last 7 years than it was a look ahead to his final year in office. 11 Alive's Doug Richards has the highlights for us. Doug?
Well, Jeff, Governor Deal said this was not a farewell address. He said that at the end of a speech that sounded a little bit like one. Here are 3 takeaways that we had. It was the 8th and final time Governor Deal made the walk through the Capitol into the House chamber to deliver his State of the State speech. The state's biggest change under his leadership may very well be its newfound presence in the film industry, which he says has added 92,000 jobs in Georgia, the result of a generous tax credit for filmmakers. The speech stressed improvements to Georgia's technical schools and the creation of a grant which pays tech school tuition for 17 high-demand fields.
99.2% find employment upon the completion of their training and studies.
And speaking of education, there was quite a bit in the speech about Sandra Deal, the retired school teacher who became the low-key but very busy wife of the governor.
She is a loving mother.
Deal told lawmakers that Sandra Deal has made 834 school visits over the last 7 years. That's more than 2 school visits every week and in every county since she became First Lady. The governor noted one thank you letter she'd gotten from a young student
who wrote to Sandra and said, "Thank you for visiting my school, and thank you for running the state of Georgia."
Deal has some initiatives for this year, like involving tweaking the criminal justice system and funding for rural airports. He got some surprisingly decent grades from some of his harshest critics after the speech. We will have that tonight at 6. Back to you, Jeff.
Governor Deal, also a very fierce campaigner. It was always very, very interesting not only to watch how he governs the state of Georgia, but how he ran for office in 2010 and then 4 years ago. A very, very strong politician and his understanding of how to win.